It's a big week for Burlington and its music scene with the return of the Burlington Discover Jazz Festival. The 5-day event gets underway on Wednesday. This year's curator is Caribbean soul funk artist Addie Oasis. Not only is it her first time as a curator, the lineup she's put together features many of her friends and fellow musicians who are coming to Burlington for the first time. When we spoke several weeks ago, she told us about how each night will have a different theme to give people a different taste of jazz each night.
The fun part is that every night sort of has its own identity. So the Wednesday, the opening night, you know, we're really targeting like Black women in jazz, and we're starting with honoring that. You know, the place of women like me, women of color in jazz. The second day is more about soul music, and then the Friday night is kind of the fun party time. That's also when I'm performing. So every night has something.
We're going to have coverage throughout the week, including on Thursday night when we'll be live downtown with music and special guests as we celebrate jazz music and this special annual event.
I wasn't aware of anybody in the area doing it. It certainly sounded interesting and seemed interesting to me, and wanted to give it a try.
If you've ever had your family dog run off and end up lost, you know the feeling of desperation. There is a Northern New York man who is using his investigative skills with technology to help reunite man with his best friend, and it's become an invaluable service to families in need of that help. Brian Thu's golden retriever is just 9 months old. He's got a lot of energy. 3 weekends ago, Amigo got spooked by a UPS truck, broke from a plastic collar, and took off for the woods.
At one point, our family was standing on every corner hollering for Amigo, watching to see if he's going to cross the road. It just was a very long 24-hour period.
Thu and his family searched all day on Saturday, May 11th, and he woke up before sunrise on Mother's Day to continue the search of his Amigo.
We knocked on everybody's door. We made sure we could go on everybody's property. Everybody was very community-oriented and helped us in the search.
After a day of looking for him, Thu needed something different for the search. That's when he made a call for help to Chad Taverney in Malone.
I got a call from the family the night before, which was the day it was missing, and then, you know, they hadn't had any luck finding the dog, so they agreed to have me out. It was a Sunday morning, and it was a rainy day, which actually ended up working in our favor.
Taverney has been flying drones since 2015. Last November, he bought Maverick with a thermal imaging capability. He learned through groups on social media that people were flying these types of drones in other parts of the country to find dogs. In January, he started North Country Drone Search and Recovery, and like his drone, the service took off.
The day can range anywhere from a couple of hours to I have been out for like literally 12 plus hours in one day.
His searches have taken him all over Northern New York and into Vermont. When we met him, he had successfully reunited dogs with their owners 18 times. On Mother's Day, Taverney made the drive from Malone to Morrisonville to go through the process of talking to the owner, looking at maps, and using his decades as a New York State police trooper and investigator to search for Amigo.
A lot of those search and rescue principles that I apply on the dog searches are things that I, did experience, during my career as a trooper. Yes.
He flew for 2.5 hours before he found that one thermal spot he needed. 2.5 miles south from the Thu's property, Amigo was spotted in a swamp.
He was excited. He was just elated that we found the dog. We looked at the camera on the drone. He zoomed right into the ground at 400 feet, and we could see it was Amigo in a swamp.
Thu was too excited that when he first approached his golden, it sent Amigo running. They flew Maverick for another hour, spotting him in a cow pasture, where Thu was able to get his arms around and carry his dog back to safety.
One of the things that Chad said to me was, he goes, I got my bonus today, and I said to him, I can give you more for a bonus. And he's like, no, I've got my bonus. And I said, what do you mean? He goes, you have Amigo. And that just hit home.
Taverney has shared these success stories on his Facebook page, which has now become a community of 30,000 followers, praising the work he's done to make families whole again.
It makes you feel good when you've been able to help somebody get their pet back.
If you want to follow Chad's latest rescue, you could search North Country Drone Search and Recovery on Facebook. By the way, the average rate he charges is $300 for a 4-hour search, with some additional charges for any travel expenses, depending on the location. The families that have gotten their dogs back will tell you it's worth every penny. Still ahead, we take a look back at some of the highlights from this year's Vermont City Marathon. Stay with us.